Hey, what's going on YouTube? Real quick, wanted to kind of provide you guys an update. Apparently in the news today, Derek Chauvin just released some information and he is not happy. He's stating that the courts have pretty much did him wrong. And he's claiming at least 14 allegations of prosecutorial misconduct with a hint of prejudice behind it or in front of it. But the reality is, this allegation is actually a really big deal. But what is prejudicial or prosecutorial misconduct? Well, actually, it's basically just when a prosecutor breaks the law, right? When they violate their own law or any type of professional code of ethics that they have. So once that's violated, this could be a big issue. Well, what is the issue? Well, the issue means that there could possibly be a mistrial. If they do find out that these things are valid, the things that he's listing, or it can cause charges to be dropped. So could you imagine the backlash? Now listen, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not an attorney, but working as a law enforcement officer and working with the courts, some of these things do come up quite often. So what is prosecutorial misconduct, or the prejudice side of it? Is he's claiming that the court has been prejudiced against him. Well, let's go back a little bit and look at what is he actually charged with. I believe Derek Chauvin was convicted of second-degree unintentional murder, third-degree murder, and second-degree manslaughter with a total of 22 and a half years. Now, some people aren't too happy about that. They believe that he got a slap on the wrist. But when you look at the charges of what he could have gotten, how many years, he actually did get off pretty well. So let's look at this his argument in its entirety. What is he actually saying? He's saying that the courts were prejudiced against him. We all know it was a high-profile case. There was a lot of stuff going on. So I'm gonna give you a quick couple pointers. I don't want this video to be too long. So here's what he's saying. So Judge Peter Cahill was the judge that was presiding over the trial with Derek Chauvin. Now, Derek Chauvin is alleging that Judge Hill was not fair. And here are the things that he's listing. He actually mentioned about 14 things. I'll give you some of the highlights. Chauvin says that the court under Judge Cahill abused its discretion when denied his motion for a change in venue. That's one, which is a big deal. Why is that a big deal? Well, the venue matters. But I guess in this case, not really such a big deal. Everybody knew about the Chauvin trial and everybody knew about the George Floyd situation. It's almost like, was there any safe place he could have went where he would have got a fair trial? It's up for debate, right? Second thing, let's see, decline to sequester the jury. That is actually a big issue as well. So, denied him a new trial due to juror misconduct. Now, I did hear about a couple things going on with the jury pool and the jury misconduct. These are all valid allegations, so I'm curious to see where this goes. Did not allow him to strike clearly biased jurors. This is true, from serving on the jury. So these are real issues. These are actually legitimate claims. I don't know how the court is going to acknowledge them. I guess, we're really gonna have to see. But he also claimed something else I thought was really interesting. Derek Chauvin mentions that the judge erred is in reference to George Floyd's friend, or the passenger in George Floyd's car, Morris Hall. He argues that Judge Hill erred when he declined to force Maurice Hall to testify for the defense. Well, that is another issue. I wonder how they're going to address that. His appeal asked that a recent denial of his request for a public defender be overturned. So apparently Derek Chauvin made a request for a public defender. Why? He's out of money. He has no money. And the legal support that he was getting has been cut off. And he needs a public defender. And it was denied. So he's asking for it to be overturned. So how was he being defended? Apparently, according to this article that was put out today, Derek Chauvin, who is in Oak Park Heights prison, he pleaded financial hardship, saying the Minnesota Police and Peace Officers Association, their legal defense fund, can no longer pay for his defense. So Derek Chauvin is SOL. So I'm curious to know what you guys think about this. This is just a new update. I wonder how the courts are going to handle it. What are your thoughts? Talk about it in the comment section. I'm curious. Do you think he should get financial assistance? Obviously he should have an attorney. I'm curious to know what you guys think in the comment section. This is just kind of a quick update for those who aren't aware. I think it's going to be really interesting to see how this thing unfolds. Let me know what you think. Please like, subscribe, comment, and until then, see you.